9 reasons why you should build a website today. So let's get into this. Hi and welcome back to my channel again. Today's video is a bit of a fun one. I'm going to talk about the 9 reasons why you should build a website today. If you've not started building a website or you're just looking into building one, then there are a few really good reasons why you should do it. So let's start right now. Reason number 1. It can provide an income for many years to come. That's right, building a website can actually provide you with an income for many years to come. Even if you actually give up your website or you stop blogging, the hard work that you put in now can actually be rewarded many years to come. So building a website or blogging, contrary to what you might have heard, is not a get rich quick scheme. It certainly isn't, but it can be a really financially rewarding business to be in. It just takes a lot of hard work right at the beginning, and then after around 12 months you should start to see some success and you should start to see that money coming in. And then once you've actually put that hard work in, you can actually see that rewards for many years to come. To give you an example, I built a website right at the very start, my first ever website. It was terrible and I built it around 3.5 years ago. I let the website go, I stopped writing on it, I didn't renew the hosting, but yet I still make income from it now. I still get monthly commissions from products within that website and within that content that people click on, then I make a small commission. So that is from a website that is shut down and isn't even running anymore, and I still make income. So imagine what you could do with a really active website. And reason number 2, it's cheaper to set up an online business than it is a bricks and mortar business. So to set up any bricks and mortar business like a shop or a store on the high street, it is going to cost a lot of money. Here in the UK, the average store costs around £40,000 to £50,000 to set up. And in the US, probably around $60,000–$70,000. You have all your inventory, you have all your legal startup costs, you have the rent or the mortgage itself on the property. There are so much cost implications to actually setting up a physical business. Whereas with an online business, especially a blog, you can do it literally for about $100. All you need is some reasonably priced hosting, a free theme, a couple of plugins which will probably be free, and then you just need to start writing the content out yourself. The only time the cost will increase on your website is if you improve your hosting. You may want to get a paid theme, or you may want to outsource the writing yourself. Maybe you want somebody else to write the content for you. That's when it can get expensive. But the initial outlay to set up your online business, your website, is relatively inexpensive compared to any other business out there. And reason number 3, it could actually be your full-time job. Yep, it could be a full-time job. I didn't believe it 3 years ago. I was sat probably where you are now, either thinking about setting up a website or maybe just started my first one, or I've got a small website on the go. And little did I know that it could be my full-time job. So until recently, I was a full-time manager in a corporate business and paid quite a substantial salary. Little did I realize 3 years later, I could be earning almost 3 times what I was in that job, and I work about 20 hours a week less, and I'm less stressed. So it is possible. I had no technical abilities with websites and never built one at all. I watched a tutorial, and in fact I'll leave a link or a card up on the screen now, and you can see my experience as a novice in building websites to getting to where I am now. So if I can do it, you can certainly do it. And like I say, the income is there if you want to be a full-time blogger. It's certainly possible. And reason number 4, you can do this job anywhere. That's right, you can do this job anywhere there is an internet or Wi-Fi signal. All you need is a laptop and some Wi-Fi and you're off and going. It is really as simple as that. Working remotely at the minute is really popular, and it is actually something I'm going to really pursue. Summer's about to come. We've had a horrible year last year, 2020, and I just want to get out, see the country, travel around, but I still want to continue working. So I'm going to be hopefully traveling around the UK a lot more with my family, and I will certainly be working, but I won't be working 40 or 50 hours a week. I'll probably be doing around 20 hours a week and bringing in several $1,000s. Now, that is because I've spent the last 3 years working really hard at my business to get it to where it is now. Like I say, it is possible for anybody to do. Don't think I'm anything special. I was an absolute novice 3 years ago, but now I'm able to bring in this income monthly, enjoy more time with my family, and work from wherever I want. As long as I've got my phone and my laptop and a Wi-Fi signal, I'm good to go. And reason number 5, there's always a chance you can hit it big. Now, this is one of the things I love about blogging. I don't know about you guys if you've already got a website, but I wake up every morning and I check my numbers, and there's always a chance that something could have gone viral, you could have made a load of sales. It's kind of like the lottery. You've got to be in it to win it. You've got to have a website, you've got to have an online business to have that opportunity, but the chance is there you could always hit it big. Personally, I've had a couple of posts go viral, which was fantastic for a few days, but I know some people who's had some really good success blogging, and to the point where it's life-changing amounts of money. I mean, to give you an idea, a friend of mine has a food blog, and it's about 1.5 years old, and until recently she was doing about 100,000 page views a month. But then she started experimenting with Pinterest and with Google Web Stories, and within a few months of doing that, her website went from 100,000 page views, which was about $3,000 a month income, still fantastic, but it went from 100,000 page views to 700,000. And what that meant to her financially is her income went from $3,000 a month to around $15,000. So there's always a chance you can hit it big. You could just put in the hard work now and it could just take off. Your website could just grow and grow and grow. You could capture the market and really, really make a killing on it. And that's something that excites me. There's always that little chance that one of my websites could do that and you could make a fortune from it. So yeah, you've got to be in it to win it, so they say, and it is certainly something that excites me. And reason number 6, there's a great community around blogging. So I've been fortunate to build a really strong team of not only colleagues and friends that actually work on my site, but also people who have websites themselves and are not in my niche, but still I connect to them through Facebook, YouTube, even my Discord group. My Discord group is a fantastic group to be in. If you want to join it, there is a link in the description with around 400 members in there at the minute, and they're all really passionate, helpful, friendly people in there. So if you want to be part of a community, blogging is certainly a good place to be. Unlike a bricks and mortar business, let's say you owned a shoe shop in the high street, you couldn't walk into another shoe shop and say, hi, can you give me some marketing tips, please? They're just not going to entertain you, right? But with blogging, you can do. Okay, maybe if they're in the same niche as you, they may not be as helpful, but certainly if you just want some general advice about building your website or adding themes or plugins, whatever that may be, there's help and support out there. It's one of the only businesses I've ever seen where the support is there for you if you look for it. Now, you probably won't get that support from your friends and family because they just won't have the insight, they won't understand what you're doing. But anybody else who's got a website and trying to build an online business will be very, very supportive and probably understanding. So reach out to people. It's a great community to be in. And reason number 7, work at your own pace. Now, this is one of the pluses of having an online business. It really, really is. If I wake up in the morning and I really want to get stuck in and push my business forward, I'll do like I did today. I got up at 6 a.m. and I'm probably going to be working through till around 5 p.m. But I'm going to put the hard work in now because tomorrow I want to go slow. So tomorrow I'm only going to be working a couple of hours, got a few errands to run and a few places to be. But that's the reason I have an online business. So I can be flexible, I can work when I want, where I want, put the hours in that I want. But that's the whole idea around having an online blog. Whether it be part-time or full-time, you can work at your own pace. If you want to go full at it for a year or so and build a business and then relax and sit back and earn the income, that's what most people do. And that's exactly what I did. I just did it for a couple of years to build my business to the point that it is now. But now I can step back, I can work the hours I want, when I want. And I have no boss, apart from the wife. And reason number 8, spend more time with your family and friends. So this kind of ties into the last one. If you have a business that's making passive income, and it is passive to the point where, you could stop for a week or two and your income wouldn't go down. Could even stop for a month or two and my income probably wouldn't drop that much. So you can spend more time with your friends and family. That's the whole reason I wanted to do this. I wanted to travel a little bit more. I wanted to spend more time with my children. My son's just taken up golf, which is great. I've now got a partner that can come and play golf for me. So I'm going to do that through summer. I'm going to spend a lot more time with my children, but still the chance is there. If I want to spend time with my friends and family, I can. I don't have to be at work at 9 a.m. I don't have to finish at 7 p.m. I can work the hours I want when I want. And reason number 9, it's a good investment for the future. That's right, one of the things I hear all the time is people talk, how much did you earn this month? What's your income this month? But for me, it's more about the business in general. Yes, it's important how much money comes in each month, but you also need to think about the overall value of the business. And it is a business that you're building. Building a website is an asset. It is no different from having a bricks and mortar building. It is a valuable asset. So typically a website will sell for around 31 times the multiples. That's 31 times your monthly income over a period of around 6 months. So let's say you earn $1,000 for 6 months, then you would have a $31,000 website that is an asset that you could sell. And that is really, really important to remember. Sometimes if you're outsourcing particularly, you're laying out all this money in content and your monthly income is only slightly going up, but what it's doing, it's increasing that multiple. So when you do come to sell it and you add up those figures, you'd be surprised how much your business could be worth. So there you go, that's 9 reasons why I would start a website today if I was you. If you've not started one, seriously consider it. If you're looking for just a little extra income, it's perfect. There's no pressure, you build it at your own pace, very little investment whatsoever, and you can have some extra income coming in to spend on your family and maybe buy that nice holiday or that new car. But if you want then to progress it into a full-time business, you also have that opportunity to do so. Having an online presence is totally putting the power in your hands. It's up to you how much you work, when you work, and how much you want to earn. I kind of think of it as a piggy bank. It's like every time I publish a piece of content, it's money in the bank and it's money that will come in for years to come. So I don't kind of look at it as an outlay of cost, I look at it as an investment. If I spend $30 on a blog post, I know that's going to return me maybe thousands over the next 5 or 10 years. So it's a really good investment. So hopefully I've tempted you to start your own website. Don't wait, start today, and hopefully you will have a passive income, more time to spend with your friends and families, and have a really nice lifestyle. So thanks for joining me. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. And if you like this video, give that thumbs button a big press for me. It really helps me out. Thanks a lot. I'll see you in the next video.